My name is Mauricio Rincon. I'm the Manager Director of Capital Solutions for Opportunity International. Opportunity International is a 52-year-old organization that works to empower people living in poverty to live themselves out of those tough conditions. Today, we work with over 200,000 smallholder farmers and 15,000 low-cost private schools globally, and work to give them access to financial services, training, and support. Our C3 project is a project that looks to mobilize a combination of technical assistance funding, catalytic capital, and senior traditional debt impact capital in support of smallholder farmers living in sub-Saharan Africa particularly. And we look at intervening the intersection between smallholder farming agriculture, climate adaptation, and gender issues. We do this because traditional impact capital and other forms of capital are not meeting the needs of these communities in sub-Saharan Africa. And unfortunately, all these communities are facing the worst of the climate crisis globally. Our efforts, and we've witnessed this almost on a daily basis through our activities, all these communities are getting disproportionately affected by the climate change. We believe catalytic capital plays a very significant role in supporting these communities that are actually feeding the world. This is important for food security, for children nutrition, and for just like the normal development of these communities. So catalytic capital, we believe, plays a critical role in meeting those needs that all other forms of traditional capital do not. And another big part of our thesis is that catalytic capital alone is not the only thing that is needed. It's the combination of accessing this capital and mobilizing this capital with support, call it human capital development, training, and assistance that would actually enable and help these communities to adapt to the climate change. For Opportunity International, globally, over 96% of our clients are women, particularly in rural communities. Women as smallholder farmers are leaders in their communities. They are leading the charge and leading the battle against all the situations in their communities that are being aggravated by climate change. But unfortunately, women face more restrictions to access financial services that men do globally, and they are, as a result, disproportionately affected by all these things, by all the things that climate change is creating. So for us, the gender lens, the women angle is very important, and that's why the interests of women are at heart and at the core of our design. Because, yeah, like I said, women are disproportionately affected, and they are leading the battle and leading the charge in improving the conditions in their communities, and they are the ones who need the access to the catalytic capital that we provide. So we're building is an alliance or coalition. One of the things that we understand, and we are very grateful for the Catalytic Capital Consortium. And you look at it, consortium is just like a group of people. Like, we do believe in the power of community, in the power of connections, and sometimes one mistake that the investing community makes is that people try to work, or usually work a little bit in isolation. So Opportunity, for over 52 years, where we have been guiding people to, help and meet the communities and the people that really need the capital. So we're building together an alliance of traditional impact capital, catalytic capital providers, and funders of technical assistance around this topic of climate adaptation, gender, in particularly focused in sub-Saharan Africa. So we hope that this alliance is a really powerful combination of people and capital, and the best thoughts and ideas on earth to really meet the women and smallholder farmers that require the support today.